Do you love horror, science fiction, B-movies, horror hosts, old-time radio, just plain spooky stuff? Then you should sign up at patreon.com/Lord Blooddraw. You'll be supporting the production of Lord Blooddraw's Nerve-Wrackin' Theater, presenting the best, worst, and wildest horror films ever made. Lord Blooddraw's Nerve-Wrackin' Auditorium, featuring the best of old-time radio horror. Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour, showing classic 1950s sci-fi shows for Star Cadets of all ages. Plus, you'll get exclusive access to bonus content like Behind the Curtains of the Nerve-Wrackin' Auditorium, a deep dive into radio horror. Lord Blooddraw's B-movie reviews, a look at a classic low-budget drive-in feature, and much more. Sign up today at patreon.com/Lord Blooddraw for the love of horror.
Attention, Star Cadets! Stand by for action! Captain Paxar says prepare to travel time and soar through space while facing the worst villains of the past and the future. Stand by for Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
Greetings, Star Cadets! I, Captain Paxar, am speaking to you from the secret headquarters of the Interdimensional Peace Force. Today's mission is as follows. Our intrepid explorer in time and space, Captain Zero, has an unusual encounter with beings from another planet. Stand by for action, as Captain Zero has an adventure in space.
Captain Zero, research explorer in time and space. Somewhere in a remote, uncharted region of the planet called Earth stands the laboratory of Captain Zero. In this secret location, known only to a few in the outside world, Captain Zero and his associates experiment in time and space to learn from the past, to plan for the future.
Contact has been established. We now transmit you direct to the laboratory of Captain Zero. Please stand by.
Tetro.
Yes, sir.
Get up here, fast.
Right.
What's up, Captain? I don't know. Listen to this. I picked it up on the receiver about 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
What do you make of it?
Oh, you got me. Sounds like some sort of code or power signal.
Yeah. Or both.
That's probably just a ham radio operator somewhere who doesn't know what he's doing.
No. This signal is coming in on one of the outer space bands.
Outer space bands?
4th level.
Jumping triodes. Well, then you mean someone on another planet is trying to contact Earth?
I don't know. Our signal has been going out on the same band for the last minute and a half. But as yet, there's no indication that it's being picked up.
But why would anyone beam a signal at Earth and not acknowledge a return signal?
I don't think this signal is beamed at Earth. We just happen to have a receiver powerful enough to pick it up. See if you can get a fix on the source of power.
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute. Stopped. Were you able to get anything?
No. Cut off before I could get set up. Captain,
Yes?
if that signal isn't intended for the planet Earth, then where is it intended for?
You got me. There it is again. 30 minutes. 10 seconds north.
Did you get a fix on it?
No. But it's coming in from the direction of the planet Venus.
Venus?
Right.
Well, then where are the signals going and who's picking them up?
Got me. Unless there's a spaceship out there somewhere. Radar alarm.
You're right, Captain. There is a spaceship out there. Way out. But it's coming in fast.
Yeah,
Do you suppose it could be another saucer?
could be.
Shall I launch a guided missile and blast it?
No.
But, Captain, they haven't answered our signal. Maybe this thing is trying to sneak up on us.
Earth to spaceship. Earth to spaceship. Come in, spaceship. Over.
We can't afford to take any chances, Captain. Let me blast this thing out of the universe and be done with it.
Earth to spaceship. Earth to spaceship. Come in, spaceship. Over.
Captain, what's up?
Earth to spaceship. Earth to spaceship. Come in,
What's
spaceship.
going on, Tetro?
Over.
Saucer-type ship approaching from outer space.
Earth to spaceship.
It's coming in fast, Captain.
Spaceship.
It's only a couple
Come
of
in,
thousand miles
spaceship.
out now.
Over.
Criminy.
Activate the view screen, Jet.
Yes, sir.
2,000 miles. At 1 o'clock. 52 north.
No answer.
We'd better launch a guided missile, Captain, before it's too late.
No. Don't forget, this ship could contain a friend as well as an enemy.
Friend? Then why doesn't he answer your call?
Maybe his transmitter's out of commission. Maybe he doesn't understand us.
There it is, Captain. And it's a saucer, all right.
Yeah. It's heading right for us. We better blast it, Captain, before it gets close enough to blast us.
No. We're not firing on that saucer unless it fires on us first.
But, Captain, this is no time to be noble.
And it's no time to lose our heads. We haven't the slightest proof that saucer intends to blast anything. How do we know the crew of that ship aren't space explorers just as we are, only a little farther advanced? How would you react if you were approaching Venus in our ship and they fired on you?
Well,
Exactly. This may be our first definite contact with outer space, Tetro. And we can't risk blasting an innocent ship just because we let our imaginations run away with us.
No, I suppose you're right.
Cut the view screen, Jet. We can gauge its approach more easily on the radar scope.
Yes, sir.
For a friendly ship, this one certainly is coming in awfully fast. And it's heading right for our lab.
It's only about 200 miles out now, Captain. If that saucer does intend to blast us, we don't have much time to stop it.
You're taking an awful chance, Captain. You've no proof that thing is friendly either. Just one hydrogen bomb could blast this whole base right off the face of the Earth.
Relax, Tetro. Our radar guns are already tracking it.
Yeah, but if you wait for him to fire first, it could be too late.
Nevertheless, we'll wait.
Okay. But at the speed he's coming in, he doesn't intend to land at all. He intends to plow right through us.
Saucers probably land at high speeds, Tetro.
Unless they're full of explosives, then they just crash.
Activate the view screen, Jet.
Yes, sir.
Hargrove,
Yes, sir.
are your guns tracking that saucer?
Right on target, sir.
Better tell him to fire, Captain. That thing isn't slowing down. Can't risk the lives of the whole staff.
Hargrove,
Yes, sir.
stand by to fire.
Right.
Hurry up, Captain, hurry up.
Wait a minute. It's going up again.
Yeah,
Hold your fire, Hargrove.
that's funny. It's blasting off into outer space again.
Wait a minute. It's coming back.
Yeah. Probably taking better aim. Let him have it, Captain. Come on, let him have it.
Now it's going up again. It's coming back.
It's a trick. What kind of a game is this? He's trying to throw you, Captain. He's getting closer each time. Let him have it. Blast him! Let him have it, Captain! Well, I'll be a serrated vertical pulse.
I don't think he's coming back this time.
No, he must have seen our guns. Good work, Captain. You played it awfully close, but you scared him off.
Gee.
Cut the fuse screen, Jet.
Yes, sir.
Acro,
Yes, sir.
prepare the rocket ship for immediate blast off.
Yes, sir.
What did you say?
You heard me. We're going to follow that saucer. Put your space gear and I'll meet you on board.
Well, then you mean that...
On the double.
Yes, sir.
Captain,
Yes?
could I go too?
Okay, Jet. Get your space gear. Check with Tetro.
Yes, sir.
Attention. All personnel. Clear the north field. Rocket ship blast off in 3 minutes.
Attention. All personnel. Clear the north field. Rocket ship blast off in 3 minutes.
Too.
Now, what a crazy idea. Chasing an unidentified saucer to who knows where. I've seen enough of those things during the past year without following them into space.
But we've never had such close contact with one before.
It was close enough for me, at least until we find out more about it.
Maybe now we can find out where they come from.
Yeah, if you don't care about getting back.
What do you mean?
Look, Jet, I don't trust those things. I've never seen who or what's inside of them. And neither has anyone else that I know of. Oh, I don't mind danger when I know what it is, but this is like jumping from the frying pan into the saucer.
All right, men. Close it up and clear the platform. See you when we get back.
You mean if we get back?
How does she look, Tetro?
Okay, sir. She's all checked out.
Good.
How do you know we'll ever be able to find that saucer again? She's probably 100,000 miles from here right now.
No, when I left the laboratory, she was still hovering on the edge of the Earth's atmosphere. Okay, strap in.
Captain, how do we know that this isn't a trick? There might be a dozen saucers out there just waiting to pounce on us.
We can take care of ourselves if we have to. I think we're on the verge of an important discovery, Tetro. We can't afford to pass it up.
We can't afford to be blown to pieces either.
Relax. Clear the ground crew. All set here.
Take her away, Captain.
Right. Attention. Clear the rocket platform. Blast off in 60 seconds. Attention. Clear the rocket platform. Blast off in 60 seconds. Activate the video plate. See if we can pick up that saucer again.
There it is. Golly, it seems to be almost waiting for us.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Okay, Captain. All clear.
Right. Airlock closed.
Check, sir.
Cabin pressure stabilized.
Check, sir.
Trajectory set.
Check.
Power levels.
At peak, sir.
Set gyro and position control chambers for blast off.
Yes, sir.
Ready, Jet?
Ready, sir.
Tetro.
Yeah, let her go.
Stand by. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
At ease, Star Cadets! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment! Stand by for action, Star Cadets! We now return to Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
Off.
All secure. Refocus the video plate. See if you can pick up that saucer again.
There it is. Man, that thing's really moving.
Yeah. Now what do we do? Set the same course and follow it. Okay. But it looks to me like he's heading straight for the moon. And we'll head straight for the same place. Yes, sir.
How far away is the moon, Captain?
About 239,000 miles from Earth.
How far from Earth are we now?
A little over 1,000 miles.
Could I have a look at it?
Sure. Refocus the video plate toward Earth. There it is.
Man, I've never been out this far before.
We're getting farther out every second.
Captain, what would happen if our power gave out, the rocket suddenly quit, and we lost our velocity?
We'd fall back towards the Earth, Jet, but we'd never reach it. The ship would go into an orbit of its own and circle the Earth forever.
Forever?
That's right.
Golly, that's kind of a long time to be cooped up in one place.
You wouldn't have to worry about it very long.
What do you mean?
We only have enough oxygen for 72 hours. Where's that saucer now? Refocus the video plate. Still heading toward the moon.
How large is the moon, Captain?
The diameter is about 1/4 that of the Earth.
About 10 times as cold. With a temperature varying from a high of freezing to 200 below. No oxygen, no water, no vegetation, no anything. But dust-filled craters and rocks.
Stand by, men. We're approaching the moon. And a saucer is landing right in the center of the Copernicus crater. Strap in and stand by to swing the ship. Okay? Main rockets up full.
This could be a trap, you know.
Down 1/2.
There may be a dozen saucers hidden in the crater just waiting for us.
Down 1/4. Check vertical angle.
Once you land on the moon, Captain, we may never get off again.
Down 1/8 and stand by. We're coming in. I made it.
Man, we're on the moon. We're actually on the moon.
Yeah. Let's just hope we can get off.
All secure. Reposition controls. Activate the video plate. Let's have a look around.
Gee, look at that. There's a saucer. But nothing seems to be happening. It's just sitting there.
I can sit there from now on as far as I'm concerned.
Golly, it's sure quiet.
Yeah. Let's blast out of here, Captain. I don't like it. Well, what are we going to do? Just sit here watching it until our oxygen runs out?
No. Jet, give me a hand with my space gear. You keep your eye on that saucer.
Space gear? You mean you're going over to that thing?
Yes.
How noble can you get? Follow a strange saucer clear to the moon and then walk inside of it. I suppose you expect tea and crumpets or something, huh? No. That thing didn't lead us way up here for a little polite conversation. Captain, are you really going inside that saucer?
Yes.
Okay. Wait till I put on my gear and I'll go with you.
No, I'm going alone.
But you can't go inside that thing alone. You don't know what may be in there.
But I intend to find out.
Then I'm going with you.
And so am I.
Now, look. I don't expect any trouble. But if there is, I don't want you two involved. You'll both remain aboard the CX-99.
But Captain...
No buts. That's an order. And if I fail to come out of that saucer within 15 minutes, you'll blast off for Earth without me. You'll find sealed orders in my desk. You can carry on from there. Okay, Jet.
Jet to 0. Over.
Apparently you're reading me all right. Now, when I leave the airlock, I'll go straight to the saucer. Keep track of me on the video plate and leave the transmitter open. Got that? Over.
We've got you, Captain. Over.
Ray gun. Okay, men. I'll see you when I get back. 0. Over and out.
Yes, sir. Jet, out.
There he goes. I only hope he gets back.
He'll get back. Somehow.
Well, let's see if we can pick him up on the video plate.
Look, there he is. Golly. He looks like he's almost floating.
Well, don't forget yet. The pull of gravity on the moon is 6 times less than the pull of gravity on Earth.
Yeah, that's right.
Tetro to 0. Is everything okay, Captain? Over.
All secure, Tetro. Stand by.
I wonder what the crew of that saucer looks like.
I haven't the vaguest idea.
He's almost there, Tetro.
Yeah. Standing by, Captain. If you need help, just say the word.
I'd give anything to know what's going on now.
Tetro to 0. Is everything okay, Captain? Over. Tetro to 0. Tetro to 0. Come in, Captain. Over. Come in, Captain. Over. Captain!
Maybe the saucer cuts out the transmission.
Yeah. Well, there's nothing to do now but wait.
Welcome aboard, Captain Zero. I knew you would come. Please relax. It is not my purpose to harm you.
What is your purpose?
I will be brief, Captain Zero. For some time, we have been aware of your experiments in time and space. But the people of Earth are not yet ready for such advancement. We want you to join us on our planet and work with us for the good of the universe. You will find it much to your liking, Captain Zero, and arrangements have already been made. Now, if you will please sit down until the saucer is spaceborne.
No, I cannot go with you.
You are being most unwise, Captain Zero.
Where are you? Why don't you show yourself?
I am not in the saucer, Captain Zero. I am talking to you from another planet.
Which one?
Just remain in the saucer, and all your questions will be answered.
No, I'm sorry. As much as I'd like to join you, I must continue my work on Earth.
You do not realize what you are saying, Captain Zero. The planet Earth is not ready to join with other planets of the universe.
Then I'll wait until it is.
I could take off with you, Captain Zero, but I will wait until you are ready. Good luck in time and space, Captain Zero. Until we meet again.
Standing by when we again transmit you to this remote location on the planet Earth, where Captain Zero and his associates will conduct another experiment in time and space.
Star Cadets, the first phase of our mission was a rousing success. Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment.
Do you love horror, science fiction, B-movies, horror hosts, old-time radio, just plain spooky stuff? Then you should sign up at patreon.com/Lord Blooddraw. You'll be supporting the production of Lord Bloodraw's Nerve-Wracking Theater, presenting the best, worst, and wildest horror films ever made. Lord Bloodraw's Nerve-Wracking Auditorium, featuring the best of old-time radio horror. Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour, showing classic 1950s sci-fi shows for Star Cadets of all ages. Plus, you'll get exclusive access to bonus content like Behind the Curtains of the Nerve-Wracking Auditorium, a deep dive into radio horror, Lord Blooddraw's B-movie reviews, a look at a classic low-budget drive-in feature, and much more. Sign up today at patreon.com/Lord Blooddraw for the love of horror.
Welcome back, Star Cadets. I, Captain Paxar, will now brief you on the second phase of our mission. Commander Buzz Corey of the Space Patrol encounters a body of water floating in deep space that leads to the discovery of a deadly plot against the Earth. Stand by for action as the Space Patrol finds the mysterious ocean in space.
Space Patrol! High adventure in the wild, vast reaches of space. Missions of daring in the name of interplanetary justice. Travel into the future with Buzz Corey, Commander-in-Chief of the Space Patrol. Brought to you by the Ford Super Cereals, Wheat Chex, Rice Chex, and Good Hot Ralston. For exciting action on Space Patrol in just one moment.
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
Hi there. What you looking at in that Space Patrol microscope?
Just a blade of grass, Captain Nars. But when I move it along under my microscope, it looks like a big green river flowing by.
Oh, it's powerful, all right. Magnifies objects 15 times. And Space Patrollers, you can have one of these microscopes, too. The whole official Space Patrol kit. This microscope, plus these 4 slides to hold the things you're going to look at, plus this special slide with an atomic particle on it that glows in the dark.
When you look at it through your microscope in the dark, it looks like a big purple planet with mysterious rays shooting out of it.
And look, the lens tube slips right out for examining big things, like this fence.
Well, what's it look like?
Looks like icebergs in Alaska.
Hey, you're right.
Well, you never know what something will look like 15 times its actual size.
And boy, it's lots and lots of fun to find out.
So don't wait. Send today for your complete Space Patrol microscope kit. Just buy a box of Rice Chex or Wheat Chex. Then, with your name and address, send 25 cents in coin and a Rice Chex or Wheat Chex box top to Space Patrol, Box 812, St. Louis, Missouri. Don't forget your 25 cents. That's Space Patrol, Box 812, St. Louis, Missouri. At a leisurely pace, Terra 5, flagship of the Space Patrol, arcs a path toward headquarters on Terra. Aboard the battlecruiser, Commander Buzz Corey fills out his report on their routine patrol mission. Major Robertson relaxes at the controls, and Cadet Happy conducts an experiment with the Space Patrol microscope at Tonga's expense.
Oh, I was just looking at your hair through this Space Patrol microscope.
Why?
Well, it's so dark. I just wanted to see if it was naturally this color.
Well?
Oh, it is, Tonga. It is. Don't worry.
Oh, who was worried?
And then it happened. Without warning and with startling suddenness, it happened.
Look, the rockets, what hit us? the viewscope, Robbie. Have you seen anything?
Yes. We're flying through a solid body of water. Water, all right.
Why, it's impossible.
If I didn't see it, I wouldn't believe it.
I'm not sure I do anyway.
Dense, solid water, like we plunged in the middle of an ocean.
Well, smoking rockets, who ever heard of an ocean out in space?
Oh, through it, Commander. We're out.
I'll check it in the viewscope.
Never mind half. It won't pick up a radar bounce, so you can't see it on the viewscope.
Yeah, that's right. That's why the approach warning didn't sound.
Robbie, bring her about. We'll take another look at that mysterious ocean in space. Yes. There it is.
That's an ocean?
What blazes?
I don't understand.
It's huge, endless column of water. Yeah, but where's it coming from?
And where is it going to?
Well, it goes in both directions, just as far as you can see.
That's what's wrong. The water's let loose in space. With no gravity, it'll form a perfect sphere.
Yeah, but Commander, this water's flowing in a column.
How do you account for that, Commander?
Apparently it's being controlled.
Controlled? But, well, Commander, in order for water to be controlled like that, wouldn't it have to flow through some sort of a pipe?
That's right.
Well, yeah, but you can see the water. There's no pipe around it.
Maybe it's transparent.
A force tube.
Force tube?
Yes, tremendous force field, hollow like a pipeline, originating on one planet and bridging space to another.
Well, then it would be transparent, wouldn't it?
Yeah, there wouldn't be anything in space to keep it from flowing from one planet to another.
The flow of water could be controlled. Look, I've charted the position of that water column. It lies between Earth and Mars. It travels in this direction.
Billions and billions of gallons of water, all being drawn up from Earth and carried through space in a force tube to Mars. Hey, somebody's stealing all the water from Earth.
Well, I wonder who could be doing it, and why.
That's what we're going to find out. Robbie set a course to Mars. Yes. Parallel with that water column. We're going to follow that water to its destination.
Continuously, we're just asking for a spaceship to follow our force tube right here to us.
Yeah, I guess you're right. When do we start it up again?
In about a half hour, and then only at varied intervals. Remember, Berger, never set a pattern. Always keep changing your method of operation. Keep your opponents guessing.
That water column just disappeared.
Look, how are we going to find out where that water is going if we haven't anything to follow? We'll do it the hard way, by deduction.
Deduction, Commander?
That water is going somewhere on Mars. Sooner or later, with the volume they're pouring through that force tube, it'll show up as a new body of water.
So, do we scour the entire area of Mars for a new lake?
Or a new ocean? Full rockets, Robbie. We'll head for Canali and set up headquarters there.
From the cave entrance. The water's over our heads now.
Good. Then it won't be long until the entire planet's submerged. And then, Berger, when the United Planets government realizes that Earth, the granary of its system, is in danger of losing its entire water resource, they'll pay us whatever we ask. We won't operate for another 10 minutes. I'm going to get some fresh air. You stand by the controls. I'll either be in the escape tunnel or at the entrance to the cave.
There on Earth.
The level of Lake Michigan has dropped over a foot.
A foot?
A huge water spout, over a mile wide at the base, has been sighted. The people are in a panic.
Well, we're doing everything we can to find the source of the trouble. The commander's dispatching all available space patrol and civilian ships to cover every square inch of Mars.
Major Robertson, another report just came in. The water spout was sighted again. The water level is dropping rapidly.
Sorry, we haven't had word yet. We'll let you know the minute we hear anything.
Oh, Commander.
Any word?
Not yet. It'll take some time to search the entire surface of Mars.
Any word from Earth, Major?
Yeah, all bad. They're draining the Great Lakes first.
It's for you, Commander.
Who is it?
Secretary General.
Thank you. Commander Corey here. Go ahead, sir. What? 500 million credits. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir. Yes, sir, you can trust me to handle it. One way or another. The Secretary General just received an anonymous call. Demand for a payment of 500 million credits to stop the theft of the Earth's water.
500 million credits?
Smoking rockets holding water for ransom, and nobody even knows where the water's going, except the water.
Robbie, blast off in the ship. Go to the approximate position where we saw that water column.
Well, yes, sir, but what if it isn't in operation?
Stand by until it is. Then empty the ship's magazines into the water flow.
All 6 missiles, sir?
All 6 at 1-minute intervals.
Sure, they'll follow that water column right to the power plant and blow it up.
Exactly. It has to be destroyed at any cost. Remember that, Robbie, at any cost.
Gotcha, sir.
Tonga, you go with him.
Certainly, Commander.
Happy?
Yes, sir.
Find a carrying case large enough to hold 500 million credits.
But, Commander, you're not going to pay him off, are you?
Order a patrol space car. We have an appointment at this address.
The Kralik Mountains? At the foot of the Kralik Mountains.
Down there on this side of... Happy, look at the other side of that mountain range.
Boy, what a beautiful lake. Lake?
It's a Kralik Basin, dried up over 1,000 years ago.
And we found it. That's where all the water from Earth is.
We're going in for a landing, Hap.
But, Commander, what about Major Robertson? He's going to blast it.
No time to change plans now. It's up to us to see that no one's in that power plant when it blows up.
Me to go with you, sir?
The instructions were for one man to lead the ship, alone and unarmed.
all right. You have me covered. Come on out.
It's empty. Empty. All right, Commander Corey, start talking. Just why is it empty?
Because United Planets has no intention of paying you as much as 1 credit.
Oh? Maybe they'd rather see the Earth go dry.
They don't intend to let that happen.
There's something you've got to know. All right, let's get him inside the plant.
See it yet, Tonga?
Not yet.
I hope we sight it soon. And my missiles are primed and ready.
At ease, Star Cadets! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment! Stand by for action, Star Cadets! We now return to Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
Hi, Caddy. Jumping Jupiter, that's a heavy bag. Don't tell me you carried that around 18 holes.
36.
Why, man, you're supercharged. No wonder. Look here. Rice checks.
And wheat checks.
The super cereals. They help to keep you supercharged with strength and energy, don't they? I'll bet you've been munching on these all day.
Sure. Checks taste swell when I'm hungry out there on the course.
Checks taste swell, and they help to keep your rockets roaring, too. And in the morning, gang, when you need lots of energy, just load up with a good power breakfast, including Rice Checks.
Or wheat checks.
The only official bite-sized cereals of the Space Patrol.
Remember, you get a mysterious magic space picture inside of every package.
And now, back to Space Patrol.
Get him inside the plant.
Why don't we just knock him off here?
Because with Corey and this cadet inside the power plant, the government will be more inclined to see things our way. Let's hurry.
Something went wrong, Robbie.
That's hard to tell.
Maybe the commander and Happy found the power plant and put it out of commission.
Maybe. All I know is when I spot that column of water, I pump 6 missiles into it.
Tie their hands behind their back. They'll be coming to shortly.
Thanks, Lieutenant. I'll see the commander's informed the minute he contacts us. Robertson out. Well, I knew they'd find it sooner or later.
Trailing base?
Yeah. Well, we don't have to keep sitting here. Now we know right where to go.
But, Robbie, the commander told us to wait here.
Commander said to destroy that power plant at any cost, and that's what we're going to do.
But the plant is underwater. How are you going to find it?
The column will point right to it. But now when we fire these missiles, we'll be right on top of it.
What do we do now, Mr. Flagg? Now we're going to show the government what a mistake they made by not paying us off. It'll take a while for the water to get here.
Oh, turn it off. There's something you don't know. Hey, listen to him, will you? This place is going to blow up.
Blow up?
One of my men is waiting out in space right now, under orders to feed cosmic missiles into that water column when it appears.
What did you say?
You heard me. That water flow will carry enough cosmic charge to blow this plant to bits.
It could work. It's possible.
Nice try, Foley. But you can't bluff me.
Maybe they're not bluffing.
That's another thing you better learn, Berger. Never let him bluff you. Keep changing your pattern, and never let him bluff.
We're not bluffing. The commander's telling the truth. In a couple seconds, you're going to find out the hard way.
The water's here. That means the force opens was full. It'll be visible in space. Get her up! Oh! Wait! What happened? Gotta get him in that tunnel fast!
5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, fire!
Smoking rockets. Was that close? Listen to the water pour into that room.
Come on, we gotta get out of here before the water pressure caves in this hatch.
The water column has disappeared.
I guess those first 2 missiles were enough to knock out the power plant.
Time for the third one. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Hurry, Hap. We got to get gentlemen out of here. Out of these streets, Commander. Boy, that one did it. Hurry up. Commander. Walls are caught in the hatch. They got totally slammed. I can't get them loose.
Number 5 missile primed. 15 seconds.
15 seconds.
Hurry, Commander. There, come on.
This is the last one, Robbie. Number 6.
Well, if the first 5 didn't do it, this one will.
What are you down here, Hap?
Six, 5, 4.
Commander Corey to Major Robertson.
Oh, hi, Commander. Hey, have I got news for you?
It's nothing compared to the news I've got for you.
Huh?
I'll tell you later. But hold your number 6 missile. It won't be necessary.
Oh, yes, sir.
We'll see you back at Mars headquarters. Corey out.
Well, at least we don't have to fire the numbers. Hey, wait a minute. How did the commander know I was about to fire the 6th missile?
Then how did he know you fired any of them?
worry, Robbie. You're not responsible. After all, I ordered you to do it. I know, but just
Water.
the same...
Water. Millions and millions of gallons of water. Water.
If he wants and the water, he'll get.
Water.
Robbie, don't.
At your own risk, Robbie. Don't pull your rank if it backfires.
Water. Water.
Hey! Hey!
Stupid rockets, what's going on?
I don't know, but from here I'd say you're both all wet.
Stand by for a preview of next week's exciting action, immediately following this important message for all you space patrollers.
This is Cadet Happy speaking. And here's my Space Patrol microscope, where I keep it in my room. Boy, yesterday I gave myself a real scare. I was sitting at the commander's desk, looking through this microscope at a hair I had pulled out of my head. Hey, Commander, guess what a hair looks like through this Space Patrol microscope? Just like a giant python. It's got... What? Oh, uh-oh. I guess I broke it now, huh?
Oh, not a chance. This microscope was built for rough wear. Look, good as new. Because it's made of good, solid plastic, including the lens tube. See that, Space Patrollers? Even the lens tube is plastic, not an inch of cardboard in this whole microscope. And say, this lens tube can be used all by itself for examining large objects.
Sure. Why, just the other day, the commander and I were looking at the brick in a building through one of these Space Patrol microscopes, and you know what it looked like?
I guess I'll have to tell you. That brick looked like Indian caves. And the mortar between the bricks, you'll never guess. You'll never guess.
Well, looks like I'm going to have to tell you about that. The mortar looked just like sparkling stars.
That's my Cadet. And here's your complete Space Patrol microscope kit.
The Space Patrol microscope magnifies objects 15 times their natural size, complete with 4 clear slides for mounting specimens, plus a special slide already mounted with a mysterious atomic particle that glows in the dark. To get this entire official Space Patrol microscope kit, do this. Just buy a box of rice checks or wheat checks. Then, with your name and address, send 25 cents in coin and a rice checks or wheat checks box top to Space Patrol, Box 812, St. Louis, Missouri. This offer good only in the USA and may be withdrawn at any time. That's Space Patrol, Box 812, St. Louis, Missouri. And now a scene from next week's exciting adventure, The Stolen Evidence.
Attention all ships flying over the state of Cydonia on Mars. Be on the lookout for a Class D space coupe. Governor Marin's official ship. The governor's daughter, Linda, believed prisoner aboard.
Commander, we just got a call from the Inter-Atmosphere Patrol. They've spotted the ship.
Where? What's the position?
10 miles north of Cydonia City in the National Reserve Park.
You say in the park?
Yes, sir. The governor's ship crashed.
Be sure to see what happens when Buzz and Happy find the crashed ship carrying Governor Marin's daughter, Linda, when they're on the trail of the stolen evidence. Next week on Space Patrol. Be sure to hear Space Patrol on ABC Radio every Saturday. Consult your newspaper for time and station. And be sure to join us again when Space Patrol is brought to you on television by those bite-sized cereals in the red and white checkerboard packages. Wheat Jacks, Rice Jacks, and good hot Ralston. Special bulletin for boys and girls in Portland, Maine, Worcester, Massachusetts, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Buzz Corey's own space battle cruiser, the Ralston Rocket, will be in your area next week. Don't miss it, the Ralston Rocket.
This is ABC Television Network.
Great job, Star Cadets! The Captain will debrief you in a moment when Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour returns!
Mission accomplished, Star Cadets. You've all served with valor and honor. Captain Zero, the Space Patrol, and I, Captain Paxar of the Interdimensional Peace Force, salute you. You may now stand down until we meet again at the appointed time coordinates, when we will again undertake a daring mission through time, space, and alternate dimensions. Until then, Star Cadets, always remember, keep the peace.